Well, good morning, YouTube. How's everyone's? Y'all doing okay? Did you miss me last week? Thanks for saying you did. I appreciate it. I missed you too. I'm sorry we didn't do anything last week. Man, I was off for spring break, and look, I just didn't go anywhere Tuesday. We had the new baby. I just didn't film anything. I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry. But I know you all forgive me because you still love me. Thanks. I appreciate that. So we'll do a quick update on the children's. We still have 4. We have the 3 Cheddarheads and Anubis. So the Cheddarheads are a little over 4 weeks old right now. We are just about ready to go an overnight without having to feed. Just about. They are fat and happy and super fluffy. They're going to be super fluffy babies. We are on a little bit of meat milk. I think we are going to add a little bit more meat this week, and then hopefully start the transition onto a plate. They are successfully using said litter box. I'm a very proud mama. Yes. Really not having any accidents, so I'm very pleased with that. The better they do with that, the more freedom they'll have in the house. Those are the rules. Anubis. All right, so we didn't do a whole lot on Anubis the first week because he was very, very, very sick when I first got him. We got him a week ago last Sunday. And as I told you all, he had a wicked upper respiratory. We got the meds. He was doing much better. We kind of had a rough week the first week. We had some issue, with eating and not eating, the whole sickness thing. I think we're pretty much over it. Started getting peepers yesterday, so he started opening his eyes. I'm so excited. He's been eating very well. We are on a 3-hour schedule. Not gonna lie, excuse me. I'm a little tired this week. Mostly because of the stupid time change. Because that just messed up my whole routine and my whole schedule. I really wish they'd knock it off. I absolutely hate it. Today I'm very, very, very tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Because again, I'm on at least a 3-hour schedule right now. So that's way better than 2. But I'm tired. But yeah, Anubis is doing very, very, very well. Thought I was going to get another kitten that I was going to put in with the cheese heads, but he has yet to arrive. So we're still at 4. Yeah, we're still at 4. What all did we do last week? Let's see. What did I do? We're getting ready. The weather's getting warm. I'm getting ready to order the rest of the fence for the garden. Most of the main projects this year are going to be on the side garden and trying to get that finished up. I've got a friend that is coming to do the final mapping and quote for the irrigation for that side, because we do need irrigation. I mean, if you want your plants to live, you need sprinklers. It's just the way it is. So we really need to try and get that done. The Prince and I, we need to do that 11 by 40. Yes, 11 by 40. Upper deck in the Italian marble. Yeah, in the brick pattern. Pattern won't be that hard really laying. It's not going to be that issue. It's always getting the foundation and getting that level and straight. All those things. It's going to be a lot of prep work. So that's probably the biggest project that we physically ourselves are going to have to do. And then, it's just beautifying, which is, putting in all the plantings and things of that nature. So our hope is to actually have that done this year. And then maybe next year we can work on the pump house. And I think the Prince and I will probably tackle the pergola ourselves. I think we can handle that one without much issue. And then the garden will be completely finished once those things are done. So hopefully a couple more years it will actually be done. And by that time, it'll probably be time to replace the liner in the pool. It's just never ending. Yes, weather keeps going like this, and I'm sure within the next 30 days we'll have the fountain back over it. I can't talk. Yeah, just, probably within the next 30 days we should have the fountain back, or start to opening it again, which is taking, the cover off, cleaning it out, doing the shock, doing a stabilizer, getting the salt, doing all the things that I got to do to make the water all nice and pretty. I did start blowing the leaves on the back hill last week, so I got to jump on that this year. Since I trimmed everything late fall, I don't have to trim anything beginning of spring. Yay for me. Probably going to have to mow as soon as it stops raining, because literally I've got beakers all over my yard. Beaker the Muppet that had the big hair on the top, Beaker. No? Nobody? Did the Muppets get canceled too? Okay, I'll stop. Don't get me on my soapbox this morning. It's been a week and a half since I've been able to rant, so I don't know what's going to happen on the show today. Yeah, let's hope I can keep it together. Well, nothing outside's going to get done, that's for damn sure, because it is gross and yucky outside today. Oh, you need to do the drywall too. As soon as it stops raining, the weather is warm enough now, we are going to drywall in the garage. That's happening, people. That's happening. Yeah, I'm going to film it. The reason I'm going to film it is, look, hanging drywall's not that big of a deal. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Where you run into problems with drywall is mudding. Baby, that's an art. Mama don't know that art. You would think that I would, being the cake master that I am. But I'm not. People ask me all the time, Jesus, is there anything that you can't do? I'm like, yeah, I really suck at mud and drywall. We're going to try to get over sucking at mudding drywall. Since it's just the garage side, if I muck it up a little bit, it's not that big of a deal, but we've got a bit more drywall we got to do down there. All the walls are there. Come on, buddy. They put the walls up, they just didn't drywall them in, so. Garden's got to get done before I can finish the basement, because that will be the next project in the house, is finishing the basement. Yeah. Cleaning it out. I got to do that when the prince isn't around. Okay, look, don't tell him. But usually what I do, right? Y'all sure you can keep the secret? Because if he finds out, I'm going to get in trouble, so. Usually what I do, I purge when he's not around. I send him off to go do something and be gone for several hours, and that's when I purge, because I can't purge when he's there. No, you have to keep this. No, we have to keep that. We have to keep all of these things. No, we don't need to keep all these things. Some of those things need to go away or find another home, right? I have been trying to get rid of the go-karts for a couple of years, because they have sat there for probably 10 years and haven't moved. Anybody want a go-kart? I got 2 go-karts for sale. Hit a sister up. I'm happy to sell them to you. They're great. And they're competition go-karts. These aren't just little, these are competition ones, right? I got an old 1970s-ish something laydown, which is phenomenal, right? And then I've got another one I think it's got an animal on it. I'm not real sure. Anybody that knows the world of go-karting, they understand. It does have bodies with it, extra tires, all kinds of things. So, hit a sister up. I'd like to sell these things. I need to clean out my basement, people. I'd like to have some room down there. Not that it's ever going to happen, but I'm so glad that I remembered where I was going this morning. Y'all know, I forget sometimes. Let me have a drink, okay? Cheers to you. Happy Tuesday. Iced coffee. So I'm making my own. Literally bought this bottle of iced coffee from Starbucks. Yeah, I know. But it was good iced coffee. The whole keto thing, I'm trying to, pull out as much sugar as I can. Anyway, their blonde roast is delicious, but I paid $5 for that bottle of coffee. It was gone in 3 days. So I bought myself an iced coffee maker. It's like $20, no big deal. And bought me a big old bag of that blonde coffee and made my own. I made 2 batches of it. It's been a week. I still ain't gone through it all. Yeah, that's right. Make it yourself, people. Don't be going through the drive-thru to get your coffee, your venti, your grande, and your talls. Make it yourself. Make it yourself. All right, I'm getting ready to pull into the studio, so I will see you guys on the flip side. Okay, love you. Bye. All right, peeps, we be back. We are heading back to the hacienda. Feed some babies. Get ready for the doctor's appointment later, which I'm not looking forward to, but I gotta do it. Hang on. I got to pay attention. There we go. All right. Don't know what else. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot on the agenda today just because it's like super icky outside and I can't really do anything outside. But I might actually get the fence ordered today, and I'm going to order it because the amount that we need, I'm pretty sure Lowe's isn't going to have it on hand. So I'll just order it, and hopefully that will be fine. That will be fine. We'll have it delivered at Lowe's. That way I don't have to pay a delivery fee. And then we'll just go pick it up when it shows up. So it should be fine. Oh, that's an old car. That's pretty. Yeah, okay, so old cars. Yeah, still in the shop. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Although we did get the seats out, and they are on their way to, or they're not on their way, they're at the upholsterer now. The Prince worked on, which he did not videotape it because he doesn't videotape anything. He was working on the rear seat delete last week. He did the rubber type coating because it's fiberglass. He did the rubber type coating on that, and then he got some kind of resin. I don't know exactly what it was, but that's what we're using for the top of the rear seat delete because there's a big hole in it, right? And remember I said that we were going to do like this shelf type thing. It's got a pull on it where you can pull it up and you've got the storage up underneath, but that way the dogs have something to sit on if they can. He got that done actually fairly pretty quickly, but he said it was too heavy. I didn't think it was all that heavy, but he said it was too heavy. So he ended up honeycombing it, which means he drilled a bunch of holes out of it to make it a little bit lighter. Sent off to our guy in Texas that has done all of our leather pulls and requested another leather pull, so it will look exactly like the one that we have for the convertible top to pull it down. It's going to look exactly like that, so it'll be the same strip of black leather with bright red stitching on it, and then we're going to use those little rosettes on either side to finish it off and make it look good. So that will be the rear seat delete. We are also sending that to the upholsterer, and he will upholster the top of that in the same black leather, which is what we're doing with bright red stitching on that. So it should be pretty consistent, I guess, throughout. The side door panels, because we got those pre-made, those are just straight back black. There is no red stitching on those, so that would be the only place you don't see any kind of red stitching is on the inside of the door panels. I'm okay with that. That way we just, we don't get too much red all over the place. But I'm anxious to see what the seats are going to look like. He said he was going to refoam them, which I pretty much figured because the foam is like a rust colored on the inside, and that's just because, it's old. It's probably the original foam that came with the car 40 plus years ago, right? So it probably needed new foam for sure, but I'm anxious to see how good these seats turn out. Yeah, so I don't know. There might be a possibility if we happen to get out today that possibly, and I'm going to get out today for my doctor's appointment, that maybe we can go by the upholsterers and we can see what's going on. Won't promise you, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here for now, just in case I decide that I want to film a little bit more later. I may not, just in case. We'll do the exit here, and if I decide that I want to add more, then maybe I'll move it, or maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, you guys know the rules. You stay out of trouble now, but if you can't, don't get caught. Y'all stay safe, stay clean, and have a perfect day. Love you. Bye.